In 1997, we started to develop the roomware concept, that is to say the integration of information technology with room elements, and built a series of initial prototypes constituting the first generation of roomware components. In 1999, we built the second generation of roomware components in the R&D consortium Future Office Dynamics in cooperation with our German industrial partners Wilcan, an office furniture company, and Quickborner Team, a management consulting company. The second generation consists of a redesign of an interactive table, Interactable, and communication chairs, ComChairs, and the design of a new component called Connectable, an adaptable desk. They are again combined with the Dynawall. The Dynawall is a large interactive wall that is 4.5 meters wide and 1.1 meters high, resulting in about 5 square meters of touch-sensitive interactive display. In order to provide a very intuitive interaction using only fingers and pens, no mouse or keyboard, we developed the Beach software, a cooperative hypermedia environment. It provides a modeless interface allowing to scribble and to gesture for executing commands without having to switch modes. The incremental gesture recognition detects the type of input and provides feedback via different colors or sounds. Objects can be taken from one side and put at the other side of the wall, or they can be thrown, even with different accelerations. All of this supports people in working cooperatively on the Dynawall. The ComChair combines the mobility and comfort of an armchair with the functionality of a pen-based computer. It has an independent power supply and is connected to all other roomware components via a wireless network. The Beach software provides a private workspace for personal notes and a public workspace that allows moving them to other roomware components, in this example to the Dynawall. Using the ComChair, one can also interact remotely with all objects displayed on the Dynawall. The passage mechanism provides an intuitive way for the physical transportation of virtual information structures using arbitrary physical objects, so-called passages. The assignment is done via a simple gesture moving the information object to the virtual part of the so-called bridge that is activated by placing the passenger object on the physical part of the bridge. No electronic tagging is needed. Passengers can be viewed as physical bookmarks connecting to the virtual world. In order to retrieve the information, one simply puts the passenger object on another bridge in a new location, here on the Interactable, where the information can be displayed immediately. The Interactable is a roomware component with a large touch-sensitive surface. As a horizontal display, it provides the challenge of having different view perspectives depending on where people are standing. In order to provide a common orientation for cooperative group work, we extended the Beach software with the functionality to create multiple views and to rotate objects so that people can work jointly with correct view perspectives. The Connectable is a modular version of the ComChair, allowing to be used in different positions, either sitting in front of it on a regular chair or using it in a stand-up position as a high desk. Its particular name, Connectable, results from the functionality that its workspace area can be easily extended by connecting it with other connectables. The coupling of the individual displays resulting in a common shared workspace is achieved by simply moving the connectables together. No additional login is needed. Information objects can be shared by simply moving them to the other side regardless of the physical border. Joint editing with correct view perspectives is facilitated in the same way as at the Interactable. Palm Beach is a creativity support tool to be used primarily for mobile work enabled by personal digital assistants. Palm Beach focuses on generation and preliminary structuring of ideas. It employs the basic principles of card-based creativity techniques. Ideas are externalized on cards, and relations between them can be created and visualized in several forms. As Palm Beach is intended for use within the everyday work processes of knowledge workers, it provides functionality for the exchange of cards and card sets not only among PDAs, but also with stationary devices surrounding Beach, such as large interactive displays. These are known to facilitate discussions with multiple people contributing. Here the card received from a colleague earlier is beamed to the diner wall, whereby it is transformed into a Beach card. Magnets is a novel interaction technique implemented in Beach to support successive button-up structuring of cards. There are two types of magnetic cards, element cards and title cards. Element cards are repelling upon creation to avoid overlap. On the contrary, title cards are attracting, thus supporting the progressive clustering of cards. When an element is dragged over a title card, it sticks to it and becomes attracting itself. It is released again by quickly tearing it away from the magnetic cluster. Magnets also provides flexible visualization forms. Card clusters can be expanded and collapsed to switch the focus of attention. The roomware of the second generation, in combination with the Beach software and the specialized tools, Palm Beach and Magnets provides the components for our vision of the workspaces of the future and cooperative buildings.